Procrastination. Why do we keep delaying our lives? Why do today what I can do tomorrow? That's the anthem of procrastinators everywhere. Some of us even polish it into philosophy, but behind the humor is quiet self-sabotage. Hi, I am Tim, a psychologist and coach in Nairobi, Kenya, and this is TimPsych, Mind in Minutes, the channel that brings you mental health and emotional wellness in plain and relatable language. I invite you to like and subscribe to grow our channel. Help us reach the first 500 subscribers. Today, we explore why we procrastinate, what it costs us and others, and what actually works to break the cycle. Some sayings of procrastinators. There is the sardonic one. If it weren't for the last minute, nothing would get done. Or the cynical version, never put off until tomorrow what you can put off indefinitely. These sayings survive because procrastination is universal. But what we rarely ask is, why do intelligent, capable people keep postponing what they actually want to accomplish? Procrastination is not a problem of time management. It is a problem of self-regulation. Psychologically, it is the misalignment between the intention and the action called the intention-action gap. At the heart of it is mood repair. When a task causes anxiety, boredom, or self-doubt, the brain shifts focus towards activities that offer short-term emotional relief. So, there are three major drivers of procrastination. One is task avoidance. The task feels unpleasant, tedious, ambiguous, or threatening to self-esteem. Avoidance is a way of reducing discomfort, not saving time. 2. The present costs. That is, the rewards of the task are in the future, but the pleasure of avoidance is immediate. The brain avoids the current cost, even if there is a future benefit. 3. Perfectionist paralysis. When self-worth depends on perfection, any risk of imperfection feels unsafe. So we delay until conditions feel right, which they never do. Procrastination is viewed as an avoidance, a pattern maintained by negative reinforcement. Avoidance reduces discomfort, which strengthens the avoidance habit. How procrastination hurts. The immediate relief of avoidance comes at a long-term cost. First is the psychological cost. Persistent guilt, erosion of self-trust, and a subtle decline in self-efficiency. You begin to doubt your own follow-through. Second, relational costs. When others depend on your timing, your delay becomes their frustration. Trust is quietly withdrawn. Thirdly, the existential cost. Life shrinks to what is comfortable in the short term. Goals become intentions without achievement, and that breeds a particular form of despair. So, procrastination isn't harmless delay. It is a slow leak in the integrity of one's ability. The fruits of procrastination. And if we were to ask, what are the fruits of procrastination? They are almost always bitter. Take preparation and repair. We all know the proverb, a stitch in time saves 9. But when you ignore that stitch, you spend 9 times the effort later fixing what could have been easily prevented. Or think of relationships. A friend once kept postponing telling a girl he liked how he felt. He was waiting for the perfect time. When he finally gathered courage, she had just accepted another proposal the week before. And as people joked later, he was in charge of fetching firewood at her wedding. That's the big thing about procrastination. It doesn't just waste time, it lets opportunity quietly expire. Beating procrastination isn't about getting motivated. It's about disrupting the avoidance loop. Here is how psychology helps us do that. One is reframing. That is, reinterpreting discomfort as a natural part of effort, not signal to stop. 2. Behavior activation. Commit to small actions. In other words, reduce the doing and break it down into small actions and do them. 3. Implement intentions. Do what you intend to do. Begin. You don't wait to feel ready. You act to become ready. 4thly, self-kindness over self-criticism. Research shows that forgiving yourself for past procrastination reduces future delays. Guilt sustains avoidance. Compassion restores movement. The aim isn't perfect discipline. It is self-consistency, a pattern of small, decisive acts that rebuild the bridge between thought and action. Procrastination is not laziness. It is the mind's attempt to regulate emotion, just poorly. But when we learn to tolerate discomfort and begin small, we reclaim our power. So perhaps the new saying should be, do something today, your future self will quietly thank you. This has been TimPsych, Mind in Minutes, and I am Tim. If this episode stirred reflection, share it with someone who is still getting around to listening later. More truth, less stigma, here on TimPsych.